Hello again everyone. After several months away, I recently jumped back into game after Vlad made me feel very nostalgic recounting our old adventures. In the time that I've been gone, Zero Exception, one of our regular team members on the channel, created an informal org called the Commonwealth of Pico, and I was heading out to join some of them on board an Idris named Hammer Time for an excursion to Pyro. Now, I do plan on making videos here on the channel again, but for the remainder of this year, things will still be a little patchy in terms of scheduling. I was on my way to Port Tressler to meet up with the Idris crew. I see you guys.
Oh, hello there.
And docked up waiting was the Idris Hammer Time. Oh, I see it. This looks very good. This would be my first time boarding an actual player-owned Idris. Prior to this, I'd only ever been on board stolen versions.
Color.
One day, hopefully, there was repair on board the Idris, right?
Yeah, they talked about it.
Yeah.
I was not the only fighter landing on board today either.
This ship's already.
So I might want to chuck.
I'm gonna go get a new one.
Ah, so cool. It's all Hornets. It's all Hornets. It's gonna look so good. Wow. Indeed, we'd end up with a bay full of Hornets.
What they talked about with repair, refuel, and rearm is that they're gonna make it happen, but it's gonna be through Moby Glass, I think.
Yeah.
And
in my opinion, it's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And I think they're getting closer with like refueling. They're putting, they're looking to put hoses inside of the hangars and stuff.
Oh.
It had been a good while since my last visit to the bridge of an Idris, and I got that feeling, all fresh again, that only Star Citizen delivers, being on board a truly huge ship. Wow.
Yeah.
It's in production right now.
I think it was, yeah, it was pre-production.
The ship belonged to Furball, who was piloting, and the turrets were filling up with crew. At the back of the bridge, there are the remote turret stations, which again I had never seen before.
Yeah, don't worry. We left you plenty of room to land.
Don't look too hard at him. Remember he desinks.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could fit like 3
Yeah.
holes in there.
Oh, yep. Okay, cool.
Now, I wouldn't end up using a remote turret today, but this one I think seems to be the best placed among them. Oh, there's the bridge. I see the bridge. I know where I'm at now. I know which turret this is.
Don't forget the medical bay.
Oh yeah, the medical bay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's go there. I was heading down to the medical bay to set my spawn on board the ship. On the way, talk turned to another large ship, the Polaris, and apparently torpedoes are still not really very useful in practice.
Idris,
It's a capital that currently serves no purpose.
One day, maybe one day, when torps are in some way usable.
Terrible and expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I jumped in the co-pilot seat to see what the functionality was like, but as Furball was in the pilot seat, I figured the captain's seat would give the best view as we set out. We were on our way to the Pyro Gateway to make the journey over to Pyro. Wow, I've never seen an Idris go through the gateway. Not only had I not seen an Idris go through, but I'd not been through a jump myself in months. and the Idris traversing the wormhole was to be a majestic sight. Yeah.
Then there was orange.
We'd made it to Pyro, where we'd be picking up some more crew before heading out on a mission. As we jumped away from the gateway, I figured I'd have some time to look around the ship. There was one area in particular that I wanted to check whether it was functional yet or not.
I'm kind of curious what a crime stat in Pyro looks like, though.
One person had a mantis that was, they were keeping it from like being able to leave, but
Those
like,
two
the other
people will
person
not
that was gonna try to board
get
it,
friendly
I
fired.
don't know what ever happened to them.
For anyone unfamiliar with the ship, this is the onboard shooting range, and while I was hoping it would have some kind of target functionality now, it appears that it still does not.
And checkmate in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we need to invite you. Zero? What do I hear
Yeah,
gunfire? Is there somebody messing
The
around?
party
Vlad, I'm in the
invite was
shooting
ready
range.
when the game started.
Ah.
You can't like activate it yet or anything, right?
No.
One day I think this will be a cool place to hang out on board the ship for FPS players like me, and given that I was not a good pilot, I wanted to take up a turret on board the ship. Does anyone want to fly my Hornet? I'm good with either, but I'm also not a very good pilot.
I'm happy too if nobody else does.
Fortunately, there were a few people on board that would prefer to fly our fighters than man turrets, so very quickly I was able to hop in one of the main manned turrets myself.
The new one, the Horizon.
We'd arrived at the station to collect more crew. And while there, a mission would be shared. I just accepted surprise attack, someone shared.
Roger.
There's the Polaris, so have fun with that.
This is a Polaris?
So I was still a little hazy on the comms, but the mission seemed to be heading out to defend an asteroid base from an enemy Polaris. We were quick to set off towards the objective. And it would turn out that there was some confusion over who was taking control of my Hornet at the front of the hangar.
So, I don't want to sound stupid or anything, but is there a reason I can't get in the front Hornet?
I believe that's because there's a Johan in there.
I'll get into Wolf and go out the back door.
Johan would return to flying his own ship, a Wolf, as we arrived at the objective.
Should fighters launch now, or should we wait?
Yes.
Now again, being right back from a long break, I was not following the crew comms as fluidly as before, but it appeared that we had to wait here and kind of hide a little bit until the enemy ships arrived.
Like how the first are Hornets.
Furball would maneuver us into a little hidey hole in the asteroid.
You're all set.
Right, 'cause they got this ship.
Oh, that's right.
Time to wait.
And here we'd prep to launch our fighters.
I'm spinning that.
Gotta wait for him to tell up.
Seeing the fighters launch was quite a sight.
First one out.
Alright, I'm last one out, I think. You still out?
Yep, no, I'm
You
out.
want
With the enemy ships now here, we'd move in to join the fight.
Oh, what?
Side 7 ballistics? Glad at least I have one party member from it now.
On here.
Now, I think at the moment enemy AI Polaris cannot use torpedoes, and being that the Polaris main thing really is torpedoes, it definitely puts it at a bit of a disadvantage. Still, as we closed range, we'd start taking return fire from its turrets all the same. our main weapon, the railgun, was working just fine. We'd keep laying down fire as Furball lined up railgun shot after railgun shot. And with more of a sputter really than a crescendo, the ship would succumb to our onslaught.
He hasn't got any engines left. Boom.
Stop shooting.
The combat was over. A short and simple mission as my first day back. We still had to get all our fighters back on board though.
Absolutely not.
Number 2. Kate.
Roger.
Did we lose any?
Again?
I think we retained, unless Johan's dead and I didn't notice it.
There was a suspicion that Johan in the Wolf had been killed, but moments later he'd chime in that he was fine and ready to come back on board.
We just don't want to watch it in process.
With everyone back on board, we'd be closing up the hangars to depart. The railgun would finish off the remains of the Polaris.
I was very confused why my screen started shaking here. Why is that
The Picocom Hammer Time seems like a fine vessel, and I definitely plan on covering more of its adventures in the upcoming videos, as well as some of the recent additions to the game that I have missed while I was away. It feels really good to be back and fresh again after a long break to recharge. I'm already looking forward to more adventures to come. Also, I want to thank our channel patrons. Even though I said they should cancel their memberships, many in fact stuck around, so thank you all so much for that. And I want to thank returning patrons as well, Lazy E, Ned Plantagenet, and Vlad Vilnius. I really appreciate the support, you guys. Thank you all so much. We have a bumper set of videos coming in the upcoming days, and I will see you all soon.